everyone. Welcome to Bliss Tarot. I have a pick a card reading for you, and you have two decks to choose from. I don't have a big intro. I don't have much to say. Instead of, I am not going to sugarcoat any of this reading. I don't post here to monetize. I don't post here to grab your attention. I post here for those who feel in tune to this energy, to the messages who are meant to come here. And it's simple. If you don't like the message, if it doesn't fit you, don't force it. So I have two options for you to choose from, two decks for you to choose from. This is deck number 1, the Rider-Waite Tarot deck. And this is Light and Shadow Tarot, the Starseed deck. This message is going to be about what you need to hear right now. And with that being said, maybe there's a message in here for you. Maybe there isn't, but let's just check it out, okay? No pressure. So let's get started. If you chose deck number 1, this is your message. Let's get started with your reading. Oh, we have the Ace of Swords. Starting in strong with communication. And then we have the Page of Pentacles in reverse. We have the Nine of Cups in reverse. Just one more or two. Yes, we have the Five of Swords in reverse. And we have the Six of Wands. Okay. So I'm going to get started with this. I think this is already a little bit clear. We can, of course, keep on going. But what I feel from here for pile number 1 is the message you need to hear right now is you're trying to achieve something. And you know that your success is going to be there at some point. But it feels very stagnant right now. It feels that there's something you're carrying in your chest, something you want to say, something you want to communicate, something that's within you, but everything else was kind of blocked at the moment. It feels like you still kind of don't feel that you have what it takes in terms of, I heard responsibility. Maybe it's too much responsibility. I don't know what I'm talking about, but there is something about you not really knowing where to start from, or you not thinking you are enough because of the Page of Pentacles here in reverse. The Page of Pentacles in that sense is already a beginner. Like it's starting something in the terms of financial world, work, career world. But it feels like even if you know that you're just starting with something, even if you know that you shouldn't know all of that right now, you're still seeing yourself a lot lesser than you should. I hope it resonates, but this is what I'm seeing. It feels like due to that is your new beginning on pause, on hold. Yes. Okay. What else should we know about this? Yes, juggling, the Two of Pentacles. There's some level of uncertainty here, something that you don't really know how to deal with. Maybe there is a choice you're supposed to make. Maybe there's two different ends to this situation. If that's career-wise, maybe you're juggling between two opportunities. Maybe you're juggling your emotions. You know that you need to make a decision. You know that your decision needs to be firm. You need to communicate that as if you really, really know what you're doing. You really, really know what you want. And even though in your deep core, you know that, you're kind of playing with other possibilities. Oh, okay. And then we have the King of Cups. Oh God, that was hard. Cups. Page of Wands in reverse. Okay, tell me more about this King of Cups, please. King of Pentacles. Okay, I'm seeing like there is a rational, like it's a juggling between a rational and an emotional decision. If that's career oriented, there is a place that has your heart, your passion, and you know what you want to offer there, you know what you have to bring it there, you know what can be offered to you. And there's this other situation where you know that the stability, the career, the focus on money and financial stuff is stronger. There is a bigger calling and a bigger potential of financial growth. If this is not career oriented at all, which kind of feels odd to me, because I think there is a very, very big possibility that this reading is only about career and work. But if that's not the case, you're juggling between two situations, two people who have those characteristics. Maybe one has more passion, more emotion, and the other one is more focused, more feet on the ground, more grounded. Yes. And I don't know, whatever the case is, Paiwan, I feel that you don't see your potential the way it actually is. I think you're playing yourself too small in this situation. Maybe you should be aware of that. Yes. Oh my God. And then you have the King of Wands. You know, this is representing you. Because I just looked at the Page of Wands and it was in reverse, like this beginner, this person who doesn't have enough know-how or whatever. And actually you are the King of Wands. You have a lot of knowledge, and into the field you are, or in the situation you are in, you have more than enough to give, and you have more than enough potential. But it is not right to have everything loaded at you at first, you know. Don't take too much responsibility before the right time. Don't go too fast into a situation. It's clear to me that you need to take a decision here. But that's why everything's on hold, because if you take all of the responsibility you know that you should take, you know that it's meant for you in the future, this is going to overload you. Okay. The Empress. There is something coming into fruition. Yes. The Seven of Pentacles. Or the Eight of Pentacles, I'm sorry. You're working into something. There is something being organized, something that's, you know, evolving at this time. And then we have the Three of Pentacles, lots of pentacles here. This is talking a lot about rationality, career, money, rationality, you know, objective stuff. Okay. Yes. So I see this as your current moment. There is something in brewing, if that's a word, but that's what got to me. Something waiting to come to fruition. You are working into something and you're making it be fruitful in the future. And also there are people involved in your situation who are making this project or this next step be a lot more possible than you imagine. It's still very foggy though. You have here, which door should I open? What should I do? And everything feels very, very, very on hold. Maybe what I'm sensing here is there are people who are really willing to help you. There are people who are really there with you within your goals, your plans. But also be careful of what you tell them. This isolation moment, this pause moment, is not only for you to have patience, for you to feel like nothing is happening, because it definitely is. But it's also for you to see who is actually with you. What are you talking? What are you sharing those people? There are some things you need to keep to yourself. Yes, follow your intuition. The High Priestess. I know, like within you, I think everything I'm saying here is something you know or you've heard before, is not new to you. This is really clear. And the High Priestess is a sign of a very, very high intuition. So you already know the bad and negative aspects of the situation, of your decision. I feel that your decision making is not that hard. You just have to do it. You just have to find a solution or take a decision for using your own intuition, which is probably already really whispering to you what you're supposed to do. And if this is part of your decision making answer, the Magician says, take a leap of faith. You know, if one of those decisions demands you to go for it, just, you know, work on your craft, express your craft, taking the things on your hands and going for it, then that's the decision you should be making. If the other decision is more part of your comfort zone, that's not the right thing for you. Oh, okay. Okay. Yes, I feel here some past situations, maybe a trauma regarding being left behind, a trauma connected to lack, financial lack maybe, or being left in the cold for someone, something, an opportunity, rejection, and you actually aiming at connections, networking, or whatever that feels fruitful, that feels genuine, that feels, you know, you're looking for a spark. Yes. Someone who's going to count on you and bring you this opportunity. Acknowledge your own power. There's a little bit of attachment here to what happened in the past. You know, I might be talking about a love situation, a friendship fallout. You know, take it how it fits to your life. If it doesn't, it just doesn't. Don't force it. But this is what I'm seeing. Okay. The Lovers. And the Queen of Swords. Okay. Yes. So one thing, I'm not allowed to tell you what decision you should make. This is on you, and you already know that. And you already know that you have to respect your intuition, that you have to follow what your heart, your intuition is telling you. Not your heart, your intuition. And if you don't know what that is what it's already been saying to you in your whole, like your inner voice. What is it saying to you? Where do you feel more comfortable at? Where, you know that. You just need to listen to it. The Lovers is telling me, again, Lovers is not only about love, soulmates, and whatever bullshit everybody talks about these days, but it's about having two different paths. It's about choosing. And once again, this is all of your reading. You need to take a decision. And you are ready for that. You know, you have the Ace of Swords and the Queen of Swords. I feel that deep down, it's really clear to you that you need to make a decision, and which decision that is. And to prove that, we have the Sun card. It's clear. You know that your happiness, your success, like we started the reading, it's near. But for that, maybe that's why it's so hard for you. Because in order for you to do that, you need to walk away for something. You need to let someone go. or to let something go. And this is not really hard for you. I mean, this is not really, I say this is not really hard for you. Maybe that fits, but this is not really easy for you. It's a lot of load. And I remember saying in the beginning of this reading, maybe you shouldn't take all of this load right now. And but I was thinking about something more career focused. Maybe it's a lot of work that would come to you. Maybe it's a lot of things you don't have the right mindset to right now. But maybe this, maybe for someone out there, this load that you're not willing to face right now is leaving someone. I'm sorry, my battery is getting low. Is leaving something behind. But this is what you need to hear right now. I'm not even going to extend this. You need to know that in order for you to embrace the new and to embrace your success, you need to leave whatever is being a burden to you behind. Or maybe that's not even being a burden to you, but you need to leave what no longer serves you for you to embrace what you're capable of, for you to embrace your success. You just need to make that decision and just need to accept that you're ready for it. And once you do, everything is going to come to you in the way you wish for. I see, the Six of Wands here is really saying that you know that this is coming, your success is coming, but you need to let go of that first. Okay, I'm gonna end it here. I don't even have much to say. I hope you enjoyed your reading. And if you did, please comment me, leave a comment, say what resonated, and I'll see you next time. Bye. Okay, and this is for those of you who chose this deck here, the Starseed deck, option number 2. This is your reading about what you need to hear right now. So let's get started. Okay, we have the Page of Wands. This card also was an option 1. Interesting. Let's see. Four of Wands. Four of Pentacles. Okay. Ace of Pentacles in reverse. Oh. Then we have Six of Cups in reverse. Nine of Swords in reverse. Okay. I see someone, maybe that's you, but I see someone protecting themselves. I don't know exactly what from, but there is a sense of protection here. Redirection. Starting something new, maybe a new hobby, a new quest. There's something new here that you're starting. You're being a beginner in some aspect of your life due to a past situation or something that didn't turn out so well. You're trying to enjoy the brighter side of life and protect yourself from external influences or influences that took you to the wrong path or promised you something and left you behind. Okay, this might be really specific, but this is what I'm getting so far. Let's dive deeper. Okay. Ace of Swords. This was what opened the game of, opened the reading of pile number 1. And 10 of Swords. Okay, yes, that kind of confirms to me that you turned out to be a total different person due to a past hurt. Something that really marked you. It changed your mind. It opened your horizons in in a way that you really had to go through very, very deep inner work. And you're going through this right now. I feel that you're getting sharp. Your thumb is getting sharp. Okay, what do you need to hear right now? Oh, yeah. The Queen of Pentacles. You're mastering the art of self-love, self-respect, self-recognition. It's a lot of self, a lot of enjoying oneself, looking at oneself, communicating oneself's needs, protecting oneself's achievements, money, plans. Some of your trust was broken. Okay, what else? Oh, that's quite a lot. Let's get a little less, please. Maybe just one more. Okay, I'll take those. Ace of Cups. Seven of Cups. And Eight of Cups. Okay, wow. So let me organize these here for a moment. This is really interesting because it feels like out with the old and in with the new. It's kind of the message here. But it's not something that you should do right now because it really feels they already did that. It's something like you're trying to, start things from scratch and leave old patterns, old behaviors, old stuff, everything behind because none of that worked for you. And I think her message here is you're doing quite a good job. First of all, congratulations. Maybe you should just look at yourself in the mirror and say, yes, I'm doing a good job. You're nurturing yourself more. You're seeing yourself for who you are. You need to leave the skepticism behind, though. This is the message. There is a lot of love you still have there for you to share, to give other people, to, don't pretend you don't need that. Oh, sorry, but yeah, don't pretend you don't need that. The fakery, the trickery, you can find that even if you think you're doing something right. There is always a chance of meeting bad people, bad influences, bad jobs, whatever. But the way you need to understand that the way you deal with that right now is different. You will know how to handle that if that happens again. You will. Yes. You already left something. You already left something behind that costed you a lot, that made you feel lost, it made you feel lonely. It caused you a lot of pain, a lot of grief. It doesn't mean it will happen every time. It feels like you really are holding yourself. Eight of Swords. It's the kind of message that is like you're stuck in your own game. You're stuck in your own mind. And no one can take you out of this. Okay. Another message, please. Nine of Cups. Okay. And Knight of Pentacles. Okay. So, there is a new beginning going on here. Behind the scenes. But, you are in preparation. You are changing your mindset. You're still accepting this new person that you've become, the self-love that you have. And slowly but surely, everything you want and you need within a connection, I feel really strongly that this is about a relationship. It might be about career or something else. Maybe it fits, maybe it doesn't. Don't worry about it too much. But I do feel that this is representing a connection that you had to walk away from. You had to start your life back. And slowly but surely, there is growth on your path, and there is redirection. People trying to find you, but you're stuck. You're hiding yourself a little bit. Hmm. And it is okay. It is definitely okay to stay here, protecting yourself, healing. Investing time into healing is never enough. But at some point, it gets a little exhaustive because the people we meet, the situations we go through, they keep us further. It's through mistakes that we keep active and keep learning and activate more healing. We cannot only work into what were already happened to us. We need new stories, we need new people, we need new faces. Don't force yourself. I know how it feels. Don't force yourself. But don't take too long to get out of the healing stage. Yes. Don't be scared of conflict. Don't be scared of having more input in your life. You can handle that. You master that. Exactly. And the two of Pentacles. Okay, it's kind of repeating itself here. I'm gonna stop. This is your message, Pile 2. This really is your message. You healed. You did a great job. Keep on going through that. But don't underestimate how important it is to keep on going further, to give people a chance, to I'm hearing forcing yourself to get out of your comfort zone. Yeah, that's it. I hope it resonated. If it did, please comment down below and like the video. If not, it's okay. It's all fine. Maybe I'll see you next time.